Okay. You know what? I'm going to give myself the first like. Yes, you're doing great, Tim. That's me. So, okay. Speaking, speaking which, so what am I up to this morning? Okay. So um, I had an idea. I was thinking about it. Um, I've been using a lot of AI tools. So I thought to myself, gee, if I was going to make an AI driven piece of software and leveraging what I do for a living, which is really manage platforms and Windows, what would this look like? And the concept that I'm building um, is the idea of an AI tool, AI driven application manager that says whatever I utter, you know, what I want, it finds the windows based on what I say, and then opens up the correct setup for me to get a task done that I want to do. This goes beyond what would I say is this goes beyond good what would you call it, intelligent search or omni-channel search and things like that I've worked on over and over again, uh, refining launch experiences and context-driven experiences. So I just remembered. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, so the idea is that I'll be able to, or the user would be able to utter what they want to do, and the windows will come up. I'm a long way from making that done, and but I don't want to. And I can't say that's all going to happen here this morning, but I don't know. Let's see how we do. The next broadcast, I would love some music going while I did this, which is what I'd like to do. But so anyway, yeah, today. So let's go into it. So the idea, I named it Boom because it would be like blah 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 boom. You get what you're looking for. I thought that was a good idea. So basically, I have a loading sequence. That's how far I've gotten, but I'm digging into the details, the little interesting moments that are even just a load. So let's just get into it, and I'll tell you what I'm thinking. So I would click my Boom system. I have some sort of loading sequence. Whee! Boom. Now, can't see what's happening here. Now, then it would load. So that's how far I've gotten. So Boom is the name of it. I love the name. Um, and let's get into the design. Right. So we'll go to Figma. Where's my Figma? Full name is Chickaboom, which I think is funny. So the idea here is, so basically what I got here is, I built just basically a Windows desktop component, trying to be good at my file management, because otherwise it'll manage you. Just to let you know, what you saw is I've got a start, a loading, a loaded, and a loaded done. I stagger them so I can see the connections. And a couple of burgeoning components. That was the Boom loader. You saw it. How I did this, if you want to know, it's a series of component variants that change with delays. And I've worked on each sequence so it has a feel. But what's missing, which I'm going to do right now, is just cleaning it up, is the actual little module that shows up. So let's see. This is the idea, and it just wasn't in good shape. Right. So there we go. I didn't realize that talking out loud would make my mouth so dry. So the idea is that this is going to pop up. I don't think it's a text box, but for now I'm just making it that way. So let's see. The component. I was working it out. The sizing is strange, so I want it again. I'm using Figma to transform between these two shapes, and the components is a great way to do it. Look at that. Now, wait, what's the height? 108. Like any properly trained designer, I use a base 8 system and then mess with it. I don't know if I was ever properly trained. Okay, so here we are, right? Now I've got something that goes in here. Is it? I think it is. I think it is clipped. It's clipped, yeah. I don't know why this didn't clip, but there we go. So I'm thinking, listen, this could be, it could be a, what's it called? Oh, look at that, Smart Me. How did I do that? Does that work too? Wow, okay. It could be a system tray app, but it also could be some sort of loader thing. I will also want to say this is in black and white right now. Yes, I know what you're saying. That's a freaking kick-ass logo. It is a kick-ass logo. Let's talk about that for a sec. Oh, 2 views. Somebody else in. Okay. Hello, by the way, if there's somebody actually watching. It's probably best I forget that. So, let's talk about this kick-ass logo. Okay. Logo. Yeah. So it's called Boom because, by the way, I don't know if you know this, currently in a love affair with Nunito. Sans, well, Nunito, and its sibling, Sans. Shut up, Tim. All right. Anyway, it's a great freaking font. And it's easy on the eyes. I like the roundedness. I also like its square version. It's just a friendly, good feeling font. So anyway, back to this kick-ass logo. It's a B, in case you didn't figure that out. And there is a name for that in typography. The holes or whatever it is in a letter form, whatever this kind of thing is, I have turned them into an exclamation point because boom, every time this imaginary application does something for you, you're going to go boom. So I don't know if there's a product that exists like that. If not, trademark. You heard it here today. Copyright trademark 126.224920. Invented by me. Okay. All right. I'm not designing. I'm talking. So, okay. So that's the kick-ass logo. And the idea here is that it's going to, this is the structure. But it basically, I don't even know if this is real, but it at least helps center me. That, you know, this is going to load, and, you know, it's going to loading, you know. So it'll do, you know, these kind of things. I don't really know if probably in the end something like this doesn't even happen, but something like that goes who knows how this will go. But the idea is that, let's go back to this. Yeah, so, right. And basically, there you go. So what's going to happen is, anyone in here probably? Nope. I'm looking. Remember. So it comes in. Yeah. We load those things. Yeah, great. Okay. All right. So really, I'm just focusing on the interesting moments of this loading. And let's see how this goes. Oh, look at that. That works. I'm sneaking around different ways of doing this. So let's go with U or 0. See how that works. Yeah, good. How do I like the feel of that? How do you like the feel of that? So the reason why I would do something like this is now this would be the initial load, but this would be the initial load, but like, obviously these things, when somebody wants to do work, really want to, don't get as excited about the little aspects of this as we do making our products. But so the idea is, yeah, this loads up, it's going to communicate what's happening, and then when it's done, should this be some sort of platform that needs that long of a time to load, it could be instant for all I know. But if not, this translation I think is, yeah, let me fix that. The idea is it loads there. Let's fix that first. But boom, chicka boom. So here's the idea, right? All right. So you are centered, and then you are also centered. You are at 7:30, and you are at 7:30. So here's the loading experience. Blah 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 blah. Boom. Let's go. Boom, boom. So it tells you what to do. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's good. All of that is good. What happened there? You see that? Figma, you okay? Right, it's loaded. Well, I don't like that. What happened to you? You okay? Reset all changes. Wow, that sucks. What's wrong with you? I have this set up so it's easy for me to do. Wow, kiss it. Broken. What's the problem here? All right, so that is written on here. Change the property one. So this will be the landing page. Okay, fair enough. I don't care. You, gotta get rid of you. That's better. Yes, that's what we want. Okay. So that is the loading sequence. This is scene one, more or less staged out. By the way, a couple things to talk about that are interesting is maybe interesting. I just took a screen grab of my whatever this is, the system tray or taskbar tray, and I obfuscated the date so that this is what do you call it, evergreen, if you will. And I'm showing this off in the. There's different ways to look at it, right? This is the actual size, so this would be the actual one. I mean, something like so. This is not the sequence. That is, it's kind of cool. So the idea is, I think that the B turns. You'll see that this is the exclamation point. Okay, if you're listening, you want to know my, it's not design thinking, like thinking as a designer, what I thought was the idea is the exclamation point becomes the UI. That's why this is a search for now, but I don't think it's a search because, well, it might be. The ideas I have is that this will launch your previous entries. And this will be your recorder, which I think we might work on next. But there's something, by the way, which is really cool here. I don't know if you see it. Oh, yeah. Watch this. You see how there's a... just Figma's doing all the animation work here. But there's an edge. There's a sort of a artifact that happens there on the edges. I think it's just a little bounce. I actually like it. It has a... I would somehow... I was really, really, really working on the visual feel of this. I almost would put that in. It's like that sort of the matrix screen or something like that comes up. Has that sort of edgy CRT feel to it. Yeah, it's better smaller. Let's see, where was I? Screen. What was the size I was doing? Yeah, fit the screen. So, okay. Next is, so this basically my sequence. Let's just wrap up where I'm at, because this is good. I started this last night, a couple hours in on this idea. It was a shower thought yesterday morning. Yeah, there's the launch. You probably should put some other windows around, because that would be the reality. But we'll get there. And we're just going to, no, we're good there. Clean it out. Yep, it's good. Happy where it is. I don't like this sequence. I think that, this, it's got to be something different, but I'm going to leave it for now because I want to move ahead. Come back to this. This is scaffolding, black and white, mid-fi, that will, what do you call it? I'll come back to refining the details. So now, let's do something interesting, which is, there's you. Left and right. What happens now? So I want this bigger. What if it was this big? Let's start. Let's keep my shape. There we go. That's not working. That goes to the bottom. you don't even know what you're going to do. Let's go this way. And we should go like that. Nope. 9.25. Did I pick that? Bold? That's bold. Let's see. I tell you, I like the name Boom. I do. All right. I think this is going to be too chunky if I do it this way, but so the idea is this, I'll call it a tombstone. Tombstone is, maybe it's this. You know what I should have done? You know what disciplined designer does? Is version. It's worth it, everyone. It's worth it versioning because sooner or later it gives you freedom to make mistakes, to dare. You wondering to dare to fail. That is one of the concepts of my design practice, the 5 rings design practice. If you're wondering what I just did in Figma, one of my designers at my last job showed me this, and it's changed my life. Hit K. K will. So if you don't hit K, things like this happen. Well, your corner radii and whatnot don't scale. But, well, if I take K off, text doesn't scale, so on and so forth. But if you do, okay, it all scales. So let's see. Is this too honky? Whoop, oh. That's weird. What happened? I don't understand. Oh, that's what happened. So you are let's get you back. Your height at 163. How am I doing on this? Good. Okay. Switch this out. I got a boom too. Kind of cool, actually. It's a little weird, but okay, we're getting there. You're 220, you're 220. What made you, why did you do that? I think this is probably better as sort of a fixed console. That's what I think. You're 220, and you are centered. Pretty soon, I'm going to have to switch to just like a real user, I'm going to get tired of this loading sequence looking at it over and over. And do you go away? Yeah, good. Okay. You got to go faster than that, though. Okay. Fair enough. What happens to you? Change it. So, what I'm going to do is actually make a. It's going to change it, isn't it? That's okay. All right. So this is. I'm more thinking how to get through. Just I probably need another another variant. Variance is the key to life. That's kind of funny, actually. Okay, another designer tip. Keep a scrap area in your file. If anyone is interested in nerding out on just the design, what do you call it? I call it this file discipline. When I set up a Figma file, honestly, or any file with layers too, I have it configured or something like that, set it. I put lines at the 0 marks of the mega artboard so that I am oriented where I'm at. So if I'm like over here, I know I'm way far in the southeast. And generally what I will do is the the lower right corner is my main working area. And I'm giving a little space because I probably will do something like this pretty soon. But I don't need to for now. And then since this component kind of ended up going long, usually I put the components above, and I think that's probably a good idea. Usually about where they're needed, so it's nearby. I'll do that. But that's where, there's discipline, and then there is being over disciplined. But I will say, just deep into my own creativity, part of the file discipline of naming, this is important. Part of the benefits of file discipline is it gives you space to let ideas come to you and think about them as you do the busy work of naming your layers and managing the file organization. So, for instance, while I'm doing this, I am thinking of what's next, whether I know it or not. So this is gives you a little space to catch up with yourself. Anyway, yep. But it's also good because if the file discipline is important because somebody else, if you're in a big team, variant 6, see, and you don't know, somebody else has got to pick this up, then it's not cool. You are anyway. So yeah, file discipline, aside from being good for your teammates, being kind is also gives you the space to come up with your next concept. So here this goes. Now back to where I was. So I don't like. Yeah, that's all right. It's too slow. 400. Yeah, in base 8. So 320 is that's my sort of standard. And what was I doing? In and out, back. Yeah, it's a little bouncy, but I'm having fun. What if this was 240, which is a brisk. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I know what the problem is. My B. It's my B shape. Yes. Right. Oh, see? Oh no. Who are you? You're left and right, top and bottom. Okay. So let's get back to this and this. I have to go this way. There's my issue. And now you are. Oh, you're rotated. Are you rotated? Yeah. All right. Well, so be it. Let's fix this. Also, what helps me is working on the little micro details. Gives me, again, the space to come up with ideas. I like to think I come up with them fast, or they're already in there, but sometimes I'm afraid to tackle them, to be honest with you. If that makes sense. Okay. Might as well fix that one. Let's enter. Really stolen. Okay. So I got a new idea. So let's see. Is that better? Oh, much better. Still like that. But I think it's that ease out and back. Okay. Oh, let's fix that. Oh, nice. Oh, Figma, you're the greatest. Hire me. Hire me, Figma. Hire me, Figma. It's the greatest piece of software I've ever seen designed since Photoshop. I don't know what went wrong with the Adobe thing. I do, actually, but, well, I think I understand. But, too bad. Oh, anyway, here we go. Good. So anyway, this B shape is sort of squished down so it actually transitions nicely. And there you go. I'm going to, let's see, is there, I didn't put default interactions on these. Yeah, that's fine. Probably should take that off. Yes, I should take that off because I don't know that I want it. I could put it directly on here. Change to, look at this. All right. Oh, hold on. Before I missed that. What was my delay? 2400. Okay, cool. No. That's why your versioning is good. After delay, 2400. Yeah, that's right. Let's put the old ease out. Maybe this one too. Did that work right? Yeah. I don't know what that is. I got a beep somewhere. But all right. So let's see. This is after, what am I doing? After 1200, right? It moves to this. So it's loaded. And then the idea, this is your first, let's get back to that. Loaded done. Smart animate. Let's put this to the ease out. So let's get the feel. So the idea, oh, you broke again, didn't you? Oh, that's terrible. Figma, you need me. Well, that went too slow. Okay. I don't like what I did. But it's okay. It's kind of a sequence here, right? So we're loading. This is sort of like your first encounter with boom. Boom. And it says, hey, I'm your AI. And then it goes away. And then from there, it'll be normal. And we're going to get to what I have in mind next. I'm stalling. I'm stalling on myself. Yeah, we can click to that. And this goes, something went wrong here. It's 1200 after a delay. Oh, that's too long. So that goes to 240. So let's try that again. I think it should be fast. It should be brisk because the whole day is boom. It's an exciting program. It's not a bucolic. Yeah. Boom. And that's good. Okay. So now, if we were to go, all right. Oh boy, this is great. Done. Let's go. Boom. And that should stay, I think, a little bit longer. But it's good. Good with me. And then that disappears, and then I have a, oh, come on. There's a glitch there. Okay, yeah. Let's see if I can read it. Boom. Just tell me what you want to do, and I'll make it happen. Nice. But you all two of you, one of which is me, you want to see that. But we'll get there. I don't know how long I've been doing this. If this is drivel, it's not my fault. It is my fault. But the only way to make good content is to make bad content. All right, so I got an idea here. Yeah, the exclamation point, it's a lot of fun and all that, but I think the idea is I'm going to rip it from like what ChatGPT does. Yeah, they have some sort of headphones thing. That's kind of cool. Let's see this. There you go. Right? Did I get it? Yeah. So it's a good idea. I thought it was strange, like it should be a microphone, but that's cool. So by the way, maybe let's play with this. That's probably where I'm going to leave it too. But you're probably going to want to see what's going to happen. Where's my component? I hit it on myself up here. All right, so this is in pretty good shape. I can live with, this is still it is mid-fi. If it'll ever be more, I don't know. This is not a real program. But look, the idea is on this, and let's get this. I think sometimes it's me. What's procrastinating? Okay, so the idea is, I think, there's two concepts I've got in mind. So let's put it this way. There is, and a drop. Playing off the exclamation. Oh. God knows what I've done. I'd like to be commended for ignoring the little blip that happened, like which means somebody was trying to talk to me on LinkedIn or something like that. I only put this on LinkedIn. I don't know even where else to do it, but so basically, yeah. Well, a couple ideas here. One, this could be a microphone. So let's make a microphone. Ready? Ready, kids? Let's make a microphone. Just so. You're going to see it's going to be a microphone. Mm-hmm. does a microphone look like? Yeah, something like this, right? Oh, yeah. Let's just say it's anyway, it's time. It's going to be a microphone, you'll see. What the hell does a microphone look like? It's got a thing here. It's got a stand. This comes up to here. Okay. Yeah. Yes, of course. Something like this. Okay, yeah. But what we really want is we want the images. We want, yeah, something like this. Oh, there you go. See? Haha. Look at that. There's a little cup thing. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Thanks. So design is a conversation. The designer of this icon had a conversation with me right now and said, hey, Tim, the microphone looks like this. Matter of fact, all of the creative and production people that have put all these images out are all talking to me. I asked everyone, having a conversation, what's a microphone look like? So the first principle of the 5 rings design method is design as a conversation. This is an example. There'll be a module on that. If it took you an hour to get to this, thanks for listening. Anyway, where was that again? Yeah, the stand. I know it's up. Yeah, okay. Let's see how that goes. So I think part of the problem is yeah, I know what else is missing. Oh, you think I'm pretty good at this. But anyway, um, time to zoom out. Does that look like a microphone? Not even close, but you'll see. I'm not worried. It's going to come out great. I think one of the problems is, yeah, so there we go. And you are overclocked on the, overclocked. And you get out of here. I don't know where I got that 1.4, but whatever. All right. I hate to do it, but I don't like. What was that? That's good. Okay. A single unit. That's getting better. Time to turn off snap to pixels. That is control. Yeah, I know it. It is control shift apostrophe. Now we can play around. Again, just for some reason I don't like doing this, but it was like everything is snapped to a grid, but I don't have to like everything. That's another thing, isn't it? You don't have to like everything. You don't have to like your own ideas. Well, you probably shouldn't. All right, and honestly, half the things happen by accident. Like that looks kind of, it actually looks nice. Okay, I could bring that here too. I'm starting to whisper. I don't know if that's working, but anyway. Yeah. I mean, it's part of. I forget that I'm even doing this. Right. So let's go to this U here. I got my F, which is the opposite of 0. And then is it a microphone? No. It's a piece of junk. Could it be? Maybe. Wonder why. You are not. Maybe it needs to be a proper one. This wasn't even what I wanted, too. That's the funny thing. I thought of the microphone as I did it. 1 and a 1. Oh, you know what's great? When a rejection letter doesn't come in while I'm working, and then you see the toast right here. Oh, I mean, that definitely is looking a little bit more like a microphone. I don't know, though. I think the whole thing is starting to crumble. I mean, it's close. It's close. It's close. Oh, look, there's people watching. Okay. Hope you like it. I'll try not to mumble. All right. So, to cut to the chase here, by the way. Is that a microphone? It's getting better. Is it an exclamation point? It's getting there. I think it needs to go up. Yeah. Oh, was that an accident? And did it work? Yeah. All right. Let's look. On its own, this is. Yeah. Okay. See, now it's all starting to get. Now I know people are watching. Put a little spring in my step. Actually, wow, my heart's pounding. All right. Thanks. If you're here, if that's actual artifacts, yeah. Look, there's 5 views. You might be there. You might not be. I mean, all right, now we're getting there. So the last bit is, does it still work like this? Are you or are you not a microphone? Well, that's, you're too damn small is what it is. think that you've got to be an exclamation point, but I don't think. Is it one? Did I do one? Well, 5. I think you can be this kind. So, things might bring this together. It might not. Anyway, what are you? You're 358. You're. I don't want to get too crazy on this, but I mean, it kind of could be. Now, here's what I think has to happen. These need to be bigger. And same with this. It all needs to be curved. Now I'm having a good time making an icon, but now in U, sort of same thing. Oh, thanks. All right. Yeah. So maybe it's something like this. It's definite. I mean, it looks good as a, but it's too. All right. Anyway, I think I could see this is. It's gonna be a little. It's gonna be tough. Okay. Anyway, look. Group. That's the microphone. Maybe it's just like maybe it's this. Oh, where are you? There you are. Oh, I don't have it in here. Okay. So, what do you look like? Maybe. It's weird, but let's just say it's a working. Let's just say it's a working microphone at the moment. Yeah, let's just say it is. And we will move you over because we have another idea. What are headphones look like? How would you make headphones? Easy, easy. Bunch of circles. Right. And I think I can do this. Did you know that about Figma? Thank you. You did a good job. Whoop. Where are you? There's a. There you go. You know what that is? It's called headphones, people. Why am I thinking F is 0? Trust me. No, I'm very good at this. Okay. So, yeah. That's a freaking headphone. All right. So, what else we got? We got another O. We got an O. You're going to love it. Yep. It's a headphone, people. You see where I'm going? Duplicate. Well, I already like this one much better. And this was my original idea. Love you, microphone, but I don't think so. By the way, this is user experience design. It just happens to be in the form of whatever that is, visual. Might as well include you. Or not. Okay. There you go. Let's work this out. So you are now this guy. You are this guy. You got some doodads. Oh, you know what? You need some doodads too. Oh. Rounded corners makes everything sophisticated. You heard it from me. Just add rounded corners, people. You know, it used to be drop shadow, but now it's all about the rounded. I'm into the rounded. I am legitimately into the rounded. And I'm making a headphone while I talk to you. And I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good time because I'm not kidding. I am having a good time. Too complicated. Got to get rid of your rounded corners. They ruin everything. What do we got? What's good thickness for that? Do I want to make that thicker? Or is it? I mean, it's kind of cool. This is actually what I was thinking. This might actually work. It's got a nice feel, good gutter feel. It might be a little bit. It might be a little heavy. It might be a little heavy on the lines, but let's give it a chance. It's probably too many individual elements, but yes. So design is a conversation. Here we go. An hour in. We're 5 rings design method. I'm talking to myself out loud, but in my mind, it's the same thing. So when you are designing, you are having a conversation with yourself. You're making decisions together. You and yourself, you're making decisions together. You're assessing one by one each little micro change, which is a decision point, which is in a hack, it's a handshake. You're handshaking between A's and B's all the time. That's what I'm doing here. I do say, I mean, I like that. Part of it has to do with, it's busy though, but let's see how this nets out. Goodbye. Hello. You know what I was psyched about that just happened? Once I remembered which way is the flip. Now, here's what we can do, which I think would be nice, is, yeah, it's definitely too big, and I have a feeling that this is, yeah, so you are going to go to 0, and then you are going to go here, and you are going to be a 0.5. All right, that's nice. And then you just going to park so that at least the lines, the gutters are more or less the same. Remember that. And by the way, that is one ugly ass, sorry, Nunito, but your exclamation point's a little honky. Oh, microphone. Remember when we were something? Yes, and look at that. These lines don't even resolve. So let's do something smart like that. I got that wrong anyway. Didn't I? Or did I? Yeah. Whoa, what happened? Yep, so first of all, that's the wrong side. Really? Oh, I see. Okay. What are you? You're an 865. You're 1.94. What will happen is I will eventually, when I'm overclocked on creative ideas, I'll just clean up the file and good ideas will stew from that. So what's good about what just happened here is it's a single unit, but it has a good shape. So I just made headphones, yo. And it looks like I'm in. I'm in on this. Name it, because file discipline, pillar of the 5 designs method, and look at that, it fits right in. Okay, hope it still works. What are we doing? We're doing the K. Remember, K brings up the scale, and we're gonna go like that. Kind of looks like I love you, Mom. It looks like my mom's hairdo. We're gonna do love you, Mom. What I'm gonna do is grab. I don't need to. One more thing. I'm satisfied, but whoop. Honestly, I'm actually exceeded my expectations. But I hope you don't mind me yammering out loud. But anyway, it's my channel. It's my design. Okay. I want to try a regular. I want to try a regular. You'll get there. Yeah, something like this. Which looks like the logo. Maybe. I think. By the way, I really needed some content for this channel, and this might be it. It's the start. I wonder. You think that'll be good like this? It's kind of a cool. All right. Well, survey says, let's have a conversation. Is it A or B? Oh, C. Oh, microphone, we hardly knew you. All right, that is zoomed at 100%. I know my choice. You got your choice? Put it in the comments, like and subscribe. I suppose I have to say things like that now. Makes me honestly throw up in my mouth a little bit. But as I drink coffee. You don't have to like it. You don't have to subscribe to it. But I'm doing it anyway. So now, put it in the comments. Which one do you like? I know my choice. Survey says A, B, A, B. It is. Whoop. Let me grab you. Sorry, B. Not you. Here's why. Look at this. Just this little curve in. The curve here is nice. Now, honestly, I could probably tweak this a little bit. The boat tail here gives a signal to you human beings looking at this that it is an exclamation point. And it gives this a little bit of a shape. It gives a little bit of breathing room, makes the gutter not so uniform. Just gives a little space for the chi of the icon to flow out. This is just too packed, even though it's lovely and symmetric. So I don't know if you picked A or B, but it's A, at least for me. So now, where was I going with this? I was going with this here. Look how boring. Look how boring that is. Look how nice this is. Okay, so now you see what will happen is there'll be cool things here. You and you're here, and yeah, so with the headphones, you're over the point. You are, let's name you. I think that's it. Or we should really call that the entry. So the idea, yeah, what's cool here is now it tells you. Now let's go back to this. Yeah, it tells you you'll be able to click this, and next steps will be, boop, chicka boom, or I can go. By the way, I can go chicka boom, and that'll call it up. That's what the idea. Chicka boom. Open me. Blah blah blah. If you've been hanging out here for an hour, you should probably hear what this is going to do. So I would click this, and it would go bloop, and I would capture my voice. Or I can use the keyword chickaboom and go, here's the idea. Let me actually get my use case. I can write it down. Chickaboom. Give me all my clients. Window comes up. That have Ring Central. It's always my stock. I like it. Boom. In their portfolios. Boom, 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 and open up trades for all of them. I'm going to rebalance, and boom, 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 boom. There'll be some support windows coming up. You love it, I know. And then finally, when what I want to do with it, it will the support windows will go away, and then the executable trade on Ring Central to buy, because I like them. Well, I don't know where they're up, but to get my daughter through freshman year of college. Thank you. Anyway, so that's the idea, and kind of that's where I think I'm going to leave it. But let me at least leave it with, So what will happen here is, it'll be like, when I'm doing that, it'll be like, all clients. Oh, here, you know what? Let's reverse it. So let's pretend this is the trading platform or whatever. I'm saying trading. It's boring. I'll come up with a better use case. But doesn't matter. Here it is. It's going to be like, all right, you'll see. You're going to love this. So this is what's going to happen. Ready? Copy. Okay, so I will go chicka-boom. Give me all clients that have Ring Central. Now, right here, I think it'll be Ring Central. I'll have some market data. This will be a client list in their portfolios. And I would put the total amount, blah, 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 positions, this and that. With accounts with a principal, I don't know, with available cash greater than 100 million, blah, 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 right? I don't know. And then that would come up and open a trade with the positions loaded. Boom. Right, sorry, this would be something else. That's what Boom is going to do. That's my idea. I'm going to build that out. I think I'm going to stop here. Thank you for watching, if you've watched at all. Okay? Yeah. Well, it looks like 5 people stopped by. I wonder, anyone in the, anyone come in here? Hello? No, that's okay. Did this for me as much as you. So thank you for watching. check back in that Figma file. You'll see the finished product. Come back anytime. All right, I'm signing off. You can go now. I got to figure out how to turn this off. That was a lot of fun. And yeah,